Today's Thursday, it's the 18th of January 2024, and we're actually in Pastilla today, and it appears that Thursday is market day, so first place we're going to have a look at is the market. It's not a big market, so I don't think that's going to take us very long, and then we'll just head through the town and head down to the beach and have a look to see what's going on. Temperature is amazingly warm again. It's supposed to be going cooler tomorrow, but really warm at the moment. So warm, in fact, that I've left my coat in the car and Anita was in two minds, and she may be wishing she had left it in the car. So this is like the little square here, plethora of Pius the Ninth. I guess he was a pope, and really it's just a fruit and veg market with a few little other things. We're actually going away tomorrow, so I don't think we need a lot in the way of fruit and veg, do we?
Leon was saying how small the peppers are in England.
Oh yeah, peppers are really big here, and those big ones, $2.75. That'll be for a kilo. Oranges. So, good choice of fresh fruit and veg, this market.
Those are nice. I think there's some sort of carrots. Are those carrots that we have?
Just so we're actually going away for the weekend, so the stall with all the flowers and plants, I need to perhaps forgo that one this time. It seems to be a knicker stall. There we go. There's a liquor store here. Lots of locals live in this area, so lots of things are open. So you've got the shops there open, cafes, bars, not only open but busy. Lots of people sitting down having the morning coffee. We were out quite early this morning. We had to go and have a blood test, so off we trotted for our 8 o'clock appointments. All good. And market day does always bring people out. And we've just been to IKEA as well, the big furniture and just about everything else in between store. They sell lots and lots of stuff. Anita wanted a lamp for the living room, which I'm sure isn't going to be bright enough for her to work on, but we'll see. And we bought, as you do when you go to these places, you tend to end up buying more things than you ever intended to. So I bought it's called shopping, isn't it? Yeah. I bought a piece of wood. Cost me a whole €1. I'm sure it's actual real wood. It's not chipboard. It's one of their little bits that they have in the section of odds and ends. Place across the road there specialises in ensaimadas. Ensaimadas is like the pastry that they typically have here for breakfast. They're nice, but I'm never really convinced with them. Just over this way, are we? Lots of work going on here, just as we've seen everywhere else. But, just coming down to the main beach here in Pastilla, and Anita was saying as we were driving in, isn't it clear?
But
she was looking over the mountains, and it is clear over the mountains, but this way there's a definite mist or haze in the air, and it's supposed to be very windy, but I'm not actually feeling the wind at the moment, so not exactly where we are. Could be that it's blowing the water. It's a sea spray. Just across the road we've got a residencia. This is an old people's home right by the beach. So those that can get out and have a little walk outside, and they've only got a few meters, and they're on a very flat promenade right by the sea with lots of bars and restaurants to go to. And you do tend to look after the elderly here very well. Lots of these residences around. And a friend of ours is in one. I need to visit her yesterday, and she seems to be looked after very well. And
Luna went with her preschool to visit an old people's home as well in England, which was lovely.
Yeah, so that was in England. Yeah. I was down in Portals House and Bendinat yesterday, and the sea was looking a little bit choppy down there, particularly in Bendinat, and here it's equally choppy. Nice waves there. No lifeguards on duty. So everything's at your own risk. But because of the waves, we've got the surfers out. Looks like we've got a surf school here, and you can taste the salt in the air. Can you taste it? Yeah. There's a lot of surfers in the water, as well as those just about to get in. There's even a stand-up paddle surfer managing to catch a wave over there. Reminds you of Portugal. Yeah, so well, a good few years ago we took the Scouts on a couple of occasions. We took them to Portugal to go surfing there. You have these really big waves in Portugal. Pretty good here. I've not brought my other camera, so I'm sure you're going to get brilliant views of them here. You have to catch the moment, don't you, if you're a surfer? Take a look along this beach, which is one of the longest on the island. This is the start of the Playa de Palma. It goes all the way around there to Arenal, and on the other side, on the Arenal side, they've started digging up the promenade, so you can't actually walk on the promenade on the seaside, and that work is projected to go on well into next year. They'll shut it down for the summer months, but as the winter months are here, they're going to carry on all of that work. So it looks as though they've got quite a good set of waves here. Yes, darling, we're in Pastilla. You taste the salt in the air. Well, Anita's now so warm she's had to take her coat off, and I feel as though I need to take my jumper off. The surface is still out. We're just going to head towards the marina here, away from the Playa de Palma. The Playa de Palma looks very hazy with salt spray. I'm not sure it's so bad here. I think it's a little bit better. Surfers are doing really well out there, and quite a few of them are managing to catch waves. Rather dopey smell, isn't it? This is the huge sandy part of the beach here in Pastilla, which I've seen underwater on occasion.
No, los apaños si puedo verlos a las 4 de la tarde. Pero a las 9 de la noche ya no hay Jacinto Benavente que corra.
I think the wind must be coming from the direction which we're walking. It's very sheltered here and there's no wind at all. But I'm just looking at the boats in the harbour. They're not moving either. But there's a sea wall and I can see the water is being splashed over the top of it. So there must be some really big waves around that corner. This is the surf shop that's open. And there seems to be no shortage of places to go for a coffee.
Not like coming over, there's nowhere really, is there?
You've got more people here who are residents, and quite a few of them of our age, so they're retired and they all come out and want to have their morning coffee. It's nice here that they've actually separated the cycle track from the pedestrians, so the cyclists go down there right by the sand. Some of them do go at a fair rate of knots. You can walk down there as well, but up here we've got a pavement which is safe to walk on. We're separated from the traffic, separated from fast-moving cyclists. And there's certainly enough places open to make it worth coming here at this time of the year. Cocktails and smoothies over there with a nice big terrace. And this particular resort is very close to the airport. When I say very close, it's very close. I'm certainly glad I left my jacket in the car.
I'm so glad I didn't. I'm so glad I should have done.
You wish.
Yeah.
Taberna. It looks as though here they've also separated the pedestrians from the cyclists. You can see how close they were. The pedestrians were really not very well catered for, having to bump into palm trees every few metres. Now they've changed that, and the pedestrians are separated from the cyclists. And the Playa de Palma, in fact all the way now into Palma itself, you get a lot of cyclists. Another wheeled
It's a good price here.
vehicles.
This is New Del Dia.
Yeah, we saw this with 14 euros from a New Del Dia at the yacht club. Pardon? 3 courses?
Mm-hmm. Looks like a hotel, doesn't it?
Somewhere you can stay. Apartments Embat. 2 keys, whatever that means. This is a very sheltered bay. The entrance being over there. You can see the waves are battering the sea wall. I'm going to have a look at that because I find that exciting. I can actually walk up here and get a bit closer to the sea wall and try not to get splashed too much. But inside here it's very calm.
Was that an exploded bomb?
I was wondering what that was. I'm really not sure. I think it might be something to do with whatever they have on here. It might be the sewers, drains. They said they might put public toilets here during the summer and then take them away in the winter time. No, this is we came to a function here. We had a Masonic function here many years ago. It was a Christmas function, and as I remember it, it was very successful. Didn't know about this car park here. I must bear it in mind for the future because there are plenty of spaces. Oh, so there's plenty. There are spaces.
Don't you go clambering on these rocks?
I'm not going clambering on these rocks. I'm just going to watch the water, the sea, bash against them. These are quite big waves here.
Are we likely to get wet?
I think we might be okay here. You can tell if the wall's wet. Is the wall wet? No, the wall's quite dry. You can see over there the sea wall is really getting battered. Our friend Bernard used to have a bar over there next to Mel's. It's called the Tavern. He's now happily retired and jetting off on all over the place. So good luck to him. it's still not breezy here, so we're still, wherever the wind is, it's not here. And I would have expected it to be very windy here. Well, we're going to leave this turbulent sea behind us. I find it absolutely fascinating and could sit here for hours just listening and watching the waves. We're just talking about music that was composed especially for the sea or about the sea, and Debussy's La Mer is one that comes to mind.
Nice French accent.
And we've got stories of the or poems about the sea, and the one that comes to mind for me was the rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. So this is the car park, and as I was saying, there's plenty of spaces here. There'd be even more if they parked properly. And then that's the clubhouse for the marina. I spoke about strong winds, supposed to be even stronger today, and there's virtually no wind at all. It's very, very calm.
Or jaguar here.
If you're coming in the summer, there's a meeting point for the Sakama boats. I guess the beach doesn't look very much now, but in the summer it's quite a pleasant beach here. Lots of people, particularly locals, will come and spend the day here, and you'll get the youngsters out, maybe on the paddle boards or little dinghies. I think it's time for us to go in search of a cafe con leche or something. The restaurant here has got all its tables set, so I'm guessing they'll be opening later on.
And just for the ladies out there that like a nice romantic film, I watched one when Steve was out the other night. It was called The Proposal on Netflix with Sandra Bullock and Ryan Gosling. Really good, easy to watch film, so I recommend that. She directed it as well. You would actually have enjoyed it.
There you go, to catch up. Well, they are closed on Jueves, which is today, for the rest of the clients,
really
but looks as though it's open in other places. Well, they've got a whole range of different things that you can have here at different prices, from €11.50 up to €26 on that one here. Not too expensive. Fish does tend to be
really expensive.
Fish does tend to be expensive. And who would want to be a fisherman out on that sort of sea? Some people looking at the boats over there, probably going out sailing. I'm not sure I'd want to be doing that either on that sort of a sea. I think a quick sail around the harbour would do me on a pedalo. Dog enjoying the view of the sea.
Vamos a ver a la de los tacones.
Should we go there for a coffee?
We do Arrow route, full English.
Full English breakfast. Well, I've just had a full English breakfast at IKEA. You can have Arrow brute here for €12. That's a minimum of 2 things. Arrow brute, literal translation would be dirty rice, but it's really quite nice. Well, we've managed to find somewhere for our coffee, and cheers everyone.
Cheers.
Well, I'm having coffee, it is on the orange juice. Thanks very much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye for now. Bye.